Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeffrey Rojas, aka Mr. Unemployable. I am one of the head master traders here at Epic University. In this video, for the next few minutes, we will be talking about price action. Now, what I do recommend, guys, is for this video to make more sense to you, is to go back and watch a video that talks about support resistance and trend lines. It will make this video a lot easier to understand. All right, so let's dive right into it. What is price action, right? So really quick, before we move on, I want you guys to take an example. I'm going to give you guys an example, and I want you guys to picture yourself in these shoes. Let's say that you have an item. For the namesake of this video, let's say you have a collectible card, right? And that card is worth $1. So today, what you do is that you buy that card for $1. Then the card increases in value from $1 to $10. Now, when it reaches $10, the value of that card drops back down to $2. Now, as the card was increasing in value from $1 to $2 to $5, there were more people coming in and buying that card for 5, 6, 7. Some even bought it at $10, thinking the value of that card would keep increasing. Now, what happens? And smart money jumps in, and $10 price is hit on that card, and the price of the card drops to $2. All right. Now, when the card is at $2, starts to move up, more money comes in. They start to buy it at $2 because now they're expecting this card to reach $10 or more because it did it before. But what happens? Sellers are waiting up here at $10 to sell it again. And then that will drive the market right back down to either $1 or $2. And then once it's there, the buyers will wait, buy the card, and then push it back up to 10. All right. And that is pretty much an example of what price action is. Price action is a set price that when these candlesticks hit that price, you will get some kind of rejection, some kind of action, either a breakthrough or a rejection, but there is some kind of movement, some kind of wiggle room, some kind of action in that price zone that will create the market to either reverse, break out, and retest. All right. So, for example, taking a look at Euro USD here on the 4-hour. All right, there is a huge area of price action right here. Okay, you see price hit right here. So it retested this zone as a resistance. It broke through, came back down, tested it as a support. So this will be your price action zone. Once it was here, you bought your card at $1, let the card right up in value, People will start buying the card at 5, 6, 7, 8. Hits $10, boom. Sellers wait, they unload their cards, price reduces in value back down to 5, 4, 3. Hits $1 again. Smart money jumps in, starts to buy the value of that card one more time because now it's respecting that support, pushes up the value of that card one more time. And as this card value or this price right here starts to increase in value, right? What happens is that you have the sellers up here waiting at this price action zone to sell it and drive it back down. All right. That's how this market starts to make money sideways. It is the only market that you can actually do that in, where you can make money sideways, not like the stock market, not like anything like that. Forex market, you can make money sideways from trading a ranging market, which is what this is. And it's just price action to price action, zone to zone, resistance to support, over and over again, right? Now, in order to make this more understandable, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to zoom out your charts as much as you can. All right. I prefer to do this on the 4-hour, right? And I'm going to show you how well price action lines up based on history of the charts, what it's done in the past. All right. So we're going to go back to our skill set of support and resistance. We're going to take a horizontal line and we're going to draw it where we have areas of price action, right? So we're going to pretty much look for supports and resistance. So I'm going to pick this area right here. I'm going to go ahead and pick this area right over here, right here in this bottom. All right, that's a good one. And then I'm going to do some tops right around here. Sorry about that. Right here, we'll put 1. All right, so I want you guys to understand how powerful your support and resistance will help you do a better job with your price action. Understand where your price action is at. Okay, so we just do these lines based on what we see in the charts. But price action creates a history base. It leaves a pattern, it leaves footsteps. Okay, so we have price action here. Price retested, came back down, bounced off the support. It created some action over here, pushed the value of the price up, pushed the value of the price down, and it shot back up. Even though it broke through this zone right here, there was action in this area, in this price. It broke through, it came in retest, and it took off. All right. At one point, these areas will be it breaks out of these zones at one point in time. Okay. So You look over here, we have a lot of support in the zone, but if you look at the past, it was also a valid price action area. Right here, it was being retested as a resistance. Right here, you had a breakthrough, came back down. You had tremendous price action in both directions, up and down. Further back, we see some more price action over here. Further than that, you see it over and over again. So that means that your price action area is actually extremely valid, and it's a vital point to keep an eye on next time price reverses to that zone. Okay, same thing up here. We had massive support, massive support, massive support. If you go back in time, you will see that that support was also being tested and respected at different times right here. This is back in 2018. See, so price action leaves footprints. All right, it will leave a trail for next time price comes to that zone. You already know where you got to take your trades, what zones are going to be retested, and if they break out, you at least know there is a retest coming and breaking out to the next price action area. All right, so remember, you buy your card at $1, you let the value of that card rise up. You have sellers up here waiting to dump the price and drive the value back down. That way they can pick up the value, the card at a $1 or $2 value, and keep creating income as the market just consolidates and ranges from north to south. Okay, that is the power of price action. All right, and you see it multiple times right here, retested as a resistance, resistance, multiple supports down here. And then to make it even more accurate, guys, we're going to take it one step further. We are on a 4-hour time frame right now. We will switch this to the 1-hour time frame and do the same thing, right? Just find more ranging markets, more zones of price action in between those big 4-hour or 1-hour windows, right? So we see another one right here, right? You see the price range right here, breakthrough, create more price action from this resistance now as a support, all right? As a support, some of these price actions areas will eventually be retested from support to resistance and vice versa. All right, so it's a pretty vital that you guys not just do this on a big time frame, but also double check your smaller windows, because you can be missing a lot of extra money in between. All right, maybe for your, if you're a scalper or if you're an intraday trader, you might want to be looking at the 1 day to the 4-hour time frame to make sure you catch these small moves in between. All right, there's always extra room to make profit in this market right here. So now you have a resistance over here, price action, support, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, boom, breakout. Now you're in the next zone. You got your next price action level. One of the key information that I'm going to leave you with is that price action is not just one price. It is a set of multiple prices along the chart that price will retest back down to. So you want to make sure that you leave these SR, the support resistance lines here. That way you know you're pretty much scaling your map, all right? And your map is being drawn out, and then you leave this zone. Now you're up here, but then when price comes back down here, guess what? You already have your zone set right here. Your zones are ready for the kill. Your zones are ready to make your profit, and just keep practicing this over and over, and it will make more sense. But again, support resistance goes hand in hand with price action, and it's all based on value, smart money selling, smart money buying. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being on.